Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mustopa and I'm from Group 1. And in this Group 1, I'm with my friends Muhammad Farid, Faqih and Satrio Saputro. And in this presentation video, I'm going to tell you about drama as a genre of literature. First, I have what is literature? Literature springs from our inborn love of telling a story, of arranging words or in placing patterns, of expressing in words some special aspect of our human experience. It is usually set down in print characters for use to read, though some forms of it are perform perform on certain social occasion. There are there are a number of different brands, such as drama, poetry, the novel, the short story. All these are works of the imagination, rising from man's capacity for invention. Sorry. The primary aim of literature is to give pleasure, to entertain those who voluntarily tend to it. There are, of course, many different ways of giving pleasure or entertainment, ranging from the most philosophical and profound. It is important to note that the writer of literature is not tied to fact in quite the same way as the historian, the economist, or the scientist, whose studies are absolutely based on what has actually happened or on what actually does happen in the world of reality. Then, why is literature important? We soon discover, however, that the literature which entertains us best does not keep us for long in the other world of fantasy of unreality. The greatest pleasure and satisfaction to be found in literature occurs where it brings us back the realities of human situation, problems, feelings, and relationship. The writers of literature being less tied to fact than the historian or scientist have more scope to comment on facts, to arrange them in usual ways, to speculate not only on what it is, but on what ought to be or what might be. Writers are sometimes therefore people with visionary or prophetic insight into human life. Literature is an imaginative art which expresses thought and feelings of the artist and events around him. In most cases, it deals with life as a captivating manner to paint his picture of human experience. Literature is a form of recreation. The three genres of literature are fiction, drama, and poetry. And what is drama? Drama is different from other genres of literature. It has unique characteristics that have come about in response to its peculiar nature. Really, it is difficult to separate drama from performance because during the stage, a performance of a play, drama brings life experiences realistically to the audience. It is the most concrete of all genres of literature. When you are reading a novel, you read a story as told by the novelist. The poem's message in most cases is not direct because it is present in a compact form or in condensed language. The playwright does not tell the story, instead you get the story as the characters interact and live out their experiences on stage. In drama, the characters or actors talk to themselves and react to events according to the impulse of the moment. A drama is therefore present in dialogue. You can see that as a genre of literature, drama occupies an unique position. It is also the most active of other genre of literature because of the immediate impact it has on the audience. It is used to inform, to educate, to entertain, and in some cases to mobilize the audience. Sorry. Most people associate funny action or other forms of entertainment as drama. An action could be dramatic, yet it will not be classified as drama. The dramatic is used for any situation or action which creates a sense of an abnormality or the unexpected. Sometimes we use it to describe an action that is this demonstrated or exaggerated. For instance, if you are at a bus stop, a well-dressed young girl passes and catwalks around across the road. Her high-heel shoes break, and she slips. The immediate reaction will be laughter from almost everybody there. For some people, this is drama. Although she was walking in an abnormal way, and unexpectedly her shoe breaks. Her action could be called dramatic, but it is not dramatic action. Again, the action of a teacher who demonstrates by injecting life into his teaching as he act out certain situation is dramatic, but it's not drama. Then, what is drama? Drama is an imitation of life. Drama is driven from other forms uh, of literature because of its unique characteristic. It is read, but basically it is composed to be performed. So the ultimate aim of dramatic composition is for to be present on stage before an audience. Sorry. This implies that it a medium communication. It has a message to communication to the audience. It uses actors to convey uh, this message. Sorry. This brings us to the issue of mimesis or imitation. We say that drama is mimetic, which means that it imitates life. You may have heard people say that drama mirrors life. Yes, it is the only branch of literature which tries to imitate life and present it realistically to the people. It is mimetic impulse of drama that makes it appeal to people. Drama turns on action. The term drama is used at the following three different levels: 1. Performance, and 2. Composition, and 3. Branch of literature. I think that's enough for my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.